Matt, we've had a few going at our end in the last in stoppage time this season. Nice to see one go in at the right end this for a change.
Yep, certainly is. As you say, we've had a few go against us at their place as well, and today to be on the other side of that is, for the first time this season, is a good feeling.
How did you feel the match went?
First half, I thought we were the better side, albeit very, very stop-start game. 12 minutes of injury time probably says it all. I felt the best little spell was probably 2 minutes before the goal and certainly after the goal, in the injury time, if you like, where we managed to get our foot on the ball, managed to pass it, managed to switch it, scored a good goal, and went in probably deservedly leading at half-time. I thought second half, again, scrappy, two competitive sides, no real quality, couldn't really get our foot on it, very quick tempo. And I thought they had moments and chances, and I felt we were a little bit on the back foot. And then they get the equaliser, and you're probably thinking for 5 minutes after the goal, just make sure we don't concede another one, because the crowd there really got behind them. But we managed to weather that little 5-minute storm, and then finished the game really strongly, and had a couple of moments, and then popped up the winner. When you look over the two games with us and Gillingham, probably a draw at their place in a scrappy game and a scrappy afternoon, very windy day, and they managed to nick it. And then today, arguably a draw was probably a fair result, and we've managed to nick it. So over the two games, you're probably looking at 2 points each for two draws, but we've both come away with 3.
As you say, first half was a bit scrappy and didn't really create too much until the goal went in. But cracking cross from Craig Eastman then to set Omar up for the header that was turned in.
Yeah, it was. As I say, it was our best spell of the game, just towards that back end of the half. And yeah, a well worked move, and then he's done it several times for us, puts in a great ball, and Omar at the back post was superb.
Second half, you said Gillingham came out and had a go, and they got their equaliser in the end. Came just after you brought Ben Goodliff off. Was it always a plan to bring him off with about 20 minutes to go? Probably
half an hour to go, to be honest, and we tried to eke another 10 out of him. I thought he was outstanding on his first game back, but yeah, he's been out for 6 months, and to try and get anything more than 70 was a real push, and then Will just coming off there as well, so we had to make the double, but good to see Aaron Pierre coming back on. He's had a hell of a long period out as well, so it's really pleased to see both players back on the pitch.
In a central defensive position like that, is it difficult to know when to make the change in that situation when it's a tight game?
Well, you're a little bit led with Goody there. Obviously, in a normal world, you don't want to change any of your back four, especially when you're 1-0 up, so you don't want to have to make that change, but because of starting Goody today, that was always going to happen, and that was always going to be a change we had to make. So we managed to get to the 70 mark, which was the max we could go with it.
But as we alluded to on Monday, having them both back in the squad now gives you a huge amount of options and gives you the chance to do that.
Exactly. 2-3 weeks ago, we managed to get Butemans and Ali Smiths back into the fold, but now to get these two just gives an option. Kizzy moving Enzio further forward. Enzio, look at him today again, absolutely different class. Starts right wing, goes to left back for us, and puts in an absolute. He's just a great character, and he's done so well for us over the last couple of months. So he's been brilliant. Kizzy back into his normal position. So we're starting to get there.
And as you said, towards the end, we started to create the chances again, and looked right at the end the more likely side to win it. And then Craig came up with the winner in stoppage time.
Yeah, exactly. We really, with our fitness department, the way our staff have been superb over the last couple of months. It's been a tough first half of the season for us, the amount of injuries that we've had, but we've really managed to keep sticking together, keep putting points on the board, keep ticking us over, and then to go now on a good run for me the last 6 games, 4 wins, a good draw up at Carlisle on the better side, probably deserved to win, and then the only loss coming at Orient, where for an hour we were a real match for them. So a good little run for us. We look fit, we look strong, we look like we were pushing there at the end. The injured players coming back, so I'm really pleased with that, because tonight's an extremely difficult game. A manager I hugely respect, who's an unbelievable playing career, let alone a managerial career, and he's always going to get 11 players running and working hard for him, because that's what he's like as a character as well. And then when they have their takeover, and you've got players there who are playing for their careers to try and stay at the club and want to be part of the new Gillingham, if you like, it's always going to be a tough game for us tonight, and they've got some good experienced players. So it was a real battle, and I'm just pleased that we managed to get the 3 points.
Now, no Rob Milsom tonight. Gather he picked up a slight knock at Crawley, and then you lose Sam Hart in the first half hour as well. Not a good night for your left backs. And as you say, Enzio fitted in where we've never seen him before.
No, you might have done, maybe in a. I think Papa John's he went there against Oxford maybe, but yeah, so versatile. Enzio, like we've already spoken about, but Hart is just been so unlucky for us. A great lad. Really going to give Rob strong competition, but it's just that every time he comes back in, it's not his fault. It's just a clash of heads, and he just couldn't stop his nose bleeding. It's not concussion, it's not anything like that. He's completely fine himself. I don't know if it's broken or not, but it doesn't probably look like it. He just couldn't stop bleeding, so unfortunately he had to come off, which is just really unlucky for him. And Rob, as you say, for someone Rob's age who is by the way super fit, but just got to be careful with him. 3 games in 7 days is a big ask, and Donny was very, very close as well, and not too bad.
So you'd be hoping from what you've said that they'd both be in, certainly all 3 of them might be in contention.
Yeah, I've got to see how hard he is, obviously, and hopefully it's stopped now. But yeah, Rob and Donny got every chance.
Yeah, and just on the absentees as well, we'll mention Adam Lovett. How's he come?
Yeah, it's still really unfortunate for him because he was doing so well. Concussion at Carlisle 3.5 weeks ago, and he's still having the odd symptoms, so we just got to get through the 5 stages that we have to do to get him back into training, so hopefully he can get there sooner rather than later.
And now looking ahead to Sunday, coming, as you say, thick and fast at the moment, and local derby, it's a sellout. Should be a great occasion with both teams in good form.
Yeah, you'll probably tell me when the last time a sellout here was for a league game, if ever. Yeah, so a sellout for a league game against your local rivals up the road. Be a great atmosphere here, and really looking forward to it. And
they've been, you say we've been in good form, they've been in great form as well since we beat them in October. They went into tonight's game at Colchester not having lost since, so it should be two informed sides meeting.
Exactly, I'm really pleased with where we're at, and obviously I know Johnny Jackson really well, and they've been on a great run as well, so it all sets up for a great game.
And you get the players in again for a couple of days training, see how they all come through, and then pick the side for Sunday.
That's
see
it.
What happens.
That's what I'll be doing.
Brilliant. All right. Well done again, Matt, tonight. Yep. Great win, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Brilliant. Cheers, Danny. Thanks a lot.